It's got nothing to do with whether we like or loathe Alex Salmond. Everything to do with whether we like or loathe democracy. Whether we make the choice to hold on to the power we have right now and use it to shape Scotland for the benefit of the working class majority, or whether we give it back to the old Etonians who will continue to exploit people. I mean, I think we have to go out with the message: would you join a state where the 5 richest families have more wealth than the poorest 12 million? Would you join a state that's left Scotland as a food exporter, or with 1,000 food banks for people to avoid literal starvation by walking miles sometimes for a handout? And would you join a state where they're spending and squandering £100 billion on devilish weapons of mass destruction, whilst at the same time telling us they can't afford a decent level of minimum wage, or benefits for children, or single parents, or pensioners? We have a harsh choice and a golden opportunity, and it's the opportunity to seize control of the wealth of Scotland and use it for the people of Scotland.
They've now said it's not to stand still, it's not the status quo, it's for change. It's change for the better. It's justice under Labour. That's the same Labour Party which spent 13 years in government very recently and added to the levels of inequality, so that Oxfam reported inequality in Britain was at the highest level of gap since 1863, Victorian times.
Draw up a list of people in your extended family that are either undecided or voting no, and persuade them that what they would be doing is losing the chance to evict the Tories permanently. Draw up a list of people at work and persuade them we've got the opportunity to bring in the best workplace rights in Europe, instead of having the worst anti-trade union laws of any state in the whole of Europe. And draw up a list of people in your neighbourhood and point out we could invest in the health service, in social services, in housing, to create jobs for young people, instead of squandering billions on war, on weapons and on interest charges to the bankers.
Brilliant. That's perfect, yeah.
That's the same Labour Party that adopted the anti-union laws brought in by Thatcher after she defeated the miners' strike in '85, kept them and actually added a couple of clauses to it, and say nothing whatsoever now about scrapping the same anti-union laws. And when they tell us by voting for independence we're breaking the unity and solidarity of the working class, that really makes my blood boil as a trade unionist, because the same Labour Party kept the anti-union laws that Thatcher brought in, which actually bans solidarity by workers in the same industry, in the same union, doing the same job, because maybe they're employed by a different company, such as railway workers who at a peak had 400 different companies after privatisation, but doing the same jobs on the same lines, but couldn't take action together through their union because they were deemed to be doing secondary action because they're employed by a different company. Those are the creatures that are telling us that by voting yes, we're breaking the unity and solidarity of the working class of Britain. Not for a moment. We're actually breaking the mould to try and then establish a society which would give the right to solidarity action to working people, would give the right to be organised in a union, gives the right to fight for better conditions without victimisation or fear of the sack, and set an example which would encourage and embolden precisely the Scousers, the Geordies, the Londoners, and of course internationally as well, in the proper sense of that word. The same Labour Party that tells us that has now wheeled out the new trick of extra powers if you vote no. They will guarantee these extra powers if you vote no. And there's one simple way I would put it, first of all, and that is that we've had 2 years of filthy lies, and now we've an outpouring of 2 weeks of the Brown stuff, in a state of panic. The Brown stuff, because Gordon Brown is pouring out this utter tripe about giving us extra powers. A few simple questions to address to people who are not convinced and maybe fooled by this, that you should take up amongst your neighbours, workmates and others. Number one, if they're so keen on extra powers, why did they not fight for another question on the ballot form for the referendum? Why is it that the Labour Party backed up the Tories and only having those 2 questions as options? Of course it's because they were cocky and arrogant at the time and thought we'd slaughter the case for a yes vote, bury it once and for all, and therefore we're not going to give the option of the sort of slippery slope scenario of being allowed to vote for so-called Devo Max and then get independence by stealth. We, by the way, as a party argued for just the questions yes and no for a totally opposite reason, in order to give a clear choice and to not be fooled by Devo Max, which would still leave you in a position where working class kids from Easterhouse would be dragged to the killing fields of Iraq and Afghanistan without the government of Scotland having any power to decide, because defence was left in the hands of Westminster, or Trident being in the hands of Westminster, and so on. That's a totally opposite reason for Labour's position on that. But they thought they could just slaughter independence in one fell swoop by keeping those two simple yes or no questions to independence. But if they were keen on offering the option of extra powers, why the hell didn't they demand that as a third option on the ballot form? Or even more recently, why didn't they offer that 2 years ago at the start of the campaign? Or why didn't they offer it in February when the Scottish Trade Union Congress demanded it of Labour, Lib Dems and Tories to offer a package of extra powers? Would you believe a man, Gordon Brown, is going to offer you additional powers when the same man, of course, abolished the cheaper 10p tax rate for the lowest paid, scrapped 100,000 civil service jobs, which he announced on a date I can easily remember, the 12th of July 2004, for some reason I remember that date, and he also, of course, supported the attack of Tony Blair, because he was the Chancellor, on single parents in 1997. One of their first acts was to cut single parents' benefit by £6 a week, and the same Gordon Brown announced, we will get the bastards in the Labour Party, 47 Labour MPs who voted against that, and those bastards, so-called, includes a very honourable man by the name of John McCallion, who's now in the Scottish Socialist Party up in Dundee, former Labour MP. And that is the man who, of course, refused to declare abolition of the bedroom tax until a good 6 months after it was introduced, and we pounded them with pressure to do so. And, of course, blocked full income tax under devolution, being part of Labour's package when Joanne Lamont tried to introduce that. They're just at it. They're trying to con you into thinking that if you vote no, you'll get additional powers.